Trent and Jason here from Thunder Underground. We are going to review Jim Wilson's brand new EP,
Rocker's Delight.
and that is a great title, first off.
It is, and because that's what it is.
Yes, pretty much anything Jim Wilson
Yeah.
adds his talents to could be referred to as a rocker's delight.
It definitely is, yes.
That's right. This EP is actually coming out on March 1st. So if you're listening to this beforehand, get ready. It's a 4-track EP. And this is a great follow-up to his album Now Playing, which came out last summer, which also included Phil Jones.
Yes.
As this one does. Phil Jones plays the drums, produced this thing, recorded it at his studio.
Engineered, mixed. I think he plays bass on a track. So, I mean, Phil Jones is all over this. And Bad Acidness is all over this.
That's right. 4 tracks, 10.5 minutes. So that's the first thing to point out. We've talked about this a lot of times on the podcast.
Yeah.
You're a huge fan of not just songs, but albums as a whole, or EPs, where it's just like in there, and out. And
Get in and get out.
Yeah.
I mean, say what you're going to say. Lay everybody to waste and get the fuck out of there.
That's right.
That's the best rock and roll, I think. That's the best albums. We don't need to get into all that, but you know what I mean. You know, those 9-song albums that are like 38 minutes, they're the best.
Yeah.
And so this follows in the spirit of that, and it follows in the spirit of it greatly.
Right. Well, real quick background, if you're not familiar with Jim Wilson and you stumbled across this, he had the band Mother Superior for quite a while. Great trio that made some amazing rock music.
Heavy soul.
Yes. And they also became the Rollins Band at one
Yes.
point for 2 albums, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I think 2 official. I think there was some like supplemental bootleg stuff that came out,
Right.
some live stuff. But yeah, pretty much.
And then years later, it was about, 3 or 4 years ago now, the band Motor Sister was formed, where kind of a super group re-recorded a lot of Mother Superior songs, and they're actually working on a new album as we speak of, I believe, a lot of original material.
Yeah.
So we're really looking forward to that. And then Jim Wilson, of course, has 3 solo albums now in this EP that we're talking about right now. 4 tracks. What's the first track?
All Wrong, All Right.
Yes, which is a great song title, great vibe. Just like all 4 of these songs, like we said, short, concise, and to the point. This one is straight up classic rock and roll, and to me, it had a real Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers vibe,
Yeah.
like that real early Heartbreakers, the late 70s.
Yeah, gotcha.
And Jim Wilson's voice, not just on this, but anything, always makes everything have an amazing vibe, just like the Heartbreakers did.
Yeah.
Or anything he puts his, like I said, his stamp on.
Definitely. He's got such a soul to his voice and such a distinct rasp in the best way. His voice is built for this type of music. And I mean, that's really, I think that's the best thing you can say. I mean, and it's just a perfect marriage. And, not this song, but all of them in a whole in this EP. It's really the roots of rock. It really gets to the meat and potatoes and the basic ingredients of rock, and kind of reminds us all what a lot of bands and what a lot of music today is missing.
Yeah.
It harkens back to all the stuff that we love, all the stuff that even our fathers grew up on, but it does it in a fresh take. So there you go. That's really it in a nutshell.
Yeah, it brings in all elements,
Definitely.
Whether it
Definitely.
be
And I'm getting ahead of myself.
hard rock or blues or anything.
Yeah, I'm talking about the whole EP, but
Which
we're
is fine.
still on just like one song.
No. Well, there's only 3 songs to go.
Yeah, true.
Hot is the next song.
Yes,
with
and
2
it's,
T's.
yes, it's so hot, it's got 2 T's. So watch the fuck out.
Right.
It features Bernard Fowler, on keyboards, and he is of Rolling Stones fame. So, and this is just, you can't stay still when this song comes on. Even the furniture's moving around.
That's right.
So, yeah, I mean, you'll want to hit repeat for sure.
Yeah, this song has a great, huge upbeat feel, a lot of funk, kind of heavy funk stuff going on, cool bass line. All four of these, I kind of noticed the bass lines jumped out at me.
Yeah, definitely.
But I know the third track.
Yeah, getting into that one. I mean,
this is the hardest rocker of the Rockers Delight bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's real, to me, this, we're both, as you can see by your t-shirt, the posters behind us, we're metal dudes, but we love our rock and roll. This song to me has a real metal vibe to it, just without actually being metal.
Mm-hmm.
But you could hear all the music in this song as a metal song, if they wanted it to be easily.
Oh yeah, I mean, I what got me about I Know is just the groove. It's just a sick groove, the don don don. And what's so amazing about that kind of thing is the simplicity of it. I mean, it just levels you. When we first got this is a song that's my favorite off the EP, and I was singing it all day, just off the first listen.
Yeah.
So that tells you right there what kind of song you're dealing with. It's a song that sticks to your ribs, sticks to your brain, and that's why we're talking about it. You need to check this out.
Kind of like Lucky Streak from Now Playing.
Oh, I'm telling you.
You're singing it for days.
That's right.
So what's the final track?
Bad boy. Take Fountain.
Take Fountain. To me, this one harkened back to Mother Superior, especially in the chorus. I just really had that vibe. You can hear that in a lot of stuff in a lot of the choruses of stuff he does is because it's his voice.
Yeah.
And we love that band so much that you just obviously related to that. But this song, just like all the other three, is just a huge rock and roll song. And I, really love that they gave me that kind of, hey, here's some new Mother Superior.
Yeah.
Even though it's not, right?
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, Jim Wilson is an insane vocalist and just a guitarist extraordinaire. I mean, he lays it all out there, and he's got the blues power, the soul power, and he rocks. I mean, it's the total package.
Yeah. Several of these songs have that blues feel in the chorus as well. And all four of them have their own vibe, but they all fit perfectly just into that, like you said, old school rock and roll vibe.
Definitely.
So yeah, if you are not familiar with Now Playing, that came out less than a year ago. It's a great album that also featured Phil Jones as well. You can pick up the vinyl. Both of us have the vinyl.
We do.
This EP is actually digital only, so you can't get yourself a physical copy, but you can go iTunes, pretty much anywhere music is sold. Check this thing out. Go back, dig through, get some Mother Superior, get that Mother Sister album. Check out the two Rollins Band albums.
Exactly. Nice, and get some Go Again. And we had Jim on the podcast.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Episode 179.
That's right.
So, right below this in the description, there is a link for that actual episode. There's a link for all the rest of the episodes. You can go check out all the past stuff we've done. 200 plus episodes now. Hit subscribe on this for other great videos. We've got a ton more coming.
Oh yeah, we definitely do.